Okay. Now, hang on, let me try and get everybody back. Let me check all this stuff and see what's going on here. If you're here and you can see me and you can hear me, please let me know. Put something in the comments. Mods, hit me up on the mod chat. Let me know. Okay, Julia, how is the sound situation now? Do we still have the noise problem? Yes, this is the live one. I think we've got it. I think we've got it now. Okay. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys being here. I do. Let me try and get this all squared away. Get tidied up here. I know it's just a green screen. We'll mess with that in a little while. Okay, you think it's going. Awesome. I may have some background noise. The AC is running, but I don't know. As to the lag, I don't know if that's still going to go on. I've got some other people. Let me check. I've got a couple other messages to see. Okay. Let me send this message really quick. Okay, so we're getting about a 30-minute late start. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. If you could share this out, if you could put this link, the one we've got now, and put it in, I don't know where to put it. Either put it in the comment from the original posts all over the place. I put it in Tribe. I put it in both Potato Heads. I put it on my Facebook page for Disney Planning Guide. I don't know where else I put it. Okay, gonna make a phone call. Okay, make that one stop. Okay, guys. This week's news. But it's not September 29th. It is Tuesday, October the 6th. I'll have to edit that title because I have a lot of links that I had. Adele, so good to see you. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. I'm very happy to see you. Thank you for putting up with all of my... I don't know what happened. I did everything the same, or at least as far as I know I did. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. Anyway, we've got it now. After all that, you've been waiting all week. Awesome. Goodness. Okay, I've got to send a message with the link in it. I don't know how to do that because I don't know where I'm at. Let's see here. Close that, close that, close that, close that. Now if I can open up my YouTube stream in my phone and see myself, that'd be great. Okay, take 3. Okay, here it is. Hey, there it is. Copy link, and I will text that out because there's somebody else who wants to be in here. Okay, there we go. Text sent. Norris, hi, thank you for being here. Adele, Kim, Julia, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Go to take 3, I'll fix it later. Okay, sorry. Wonderful. So, you guys are awesome, putting up with me like this. This week's news, October the 6th, 2020. Kimberly, you made it. Hi, thank you. First of all, I tell you what, we'll get to the news in just a minute. In a little while, if you want to hang out with me, I will ask your assistance in helping me light things up a little bit better. But first of all, I've got magical mail, you guys. I can't believe it, but I do. I've got magical mail from Kimberly McDonough. Thank you, ma'am. I have the box right here. I have not opened it yet. So, we're going to open it live right now. Magical mail. So exciting! Kimberly, whatever it is, you did not have to do it, but I thank you very much. You're awesome. My very first ever magical mail. Here we go. You ready? I don't know. Put the box over there. And this is a... Oh! Look, you guys! And I was just talking about this the other day, and I was going to help you. I was going to have you help me rearrange the lighting that I already do have. You guys, she got me a light ring. Thank you, Kimberly. So excited. Time to move. Norris, y'all are moving? Kimberly, mwah, thanks. Hugs and kisses. We are going to mess with this in just a minute. Cut the tape. I don't know anything about a ring light. I hope it's idiot proof. Okay, put that over there. Cords and packaging and instructions. Don't let those instructions. Okay. Okay, light. Cord, okay. USB power, awesome. Okay. What's in here? Oh, uh-oh, I dropped something. Oh, feet! It's got feet, y'all. It's got feet, and it runs on USB power. Put that over there just in case. Don't want to lose anything. That's my phone going off. So excited. Okay, let me check comments. Yes, another. I am like a kid. I love gadgets and gizmos, especially if it's going to make a better show for you guys. You know. I'm all about that. All about that. Hey, Sherry. So glad you're here. Norris, y'all are in the path? I'm sorry. Very sorry to hear that. Okay, so this does... Okay, hang on. I'll get it in a sec. What this... Okay, 3 feet. Okay, got it. Right, okay. No, that's not right. This. That looks right. Yeah. Okay, so that'll go there. What does the picture say? Yes, picture says I'm doing it right. Okay. Okay, so we do that. And then, okay, so we've got this set up, and then that there. Okay, got it. How does... Okay, maybe I really do need to read the directions. Okay, put 3 and 5 together. 3 and 5 go together. Okay, these two go... How does that work? I'm not sure. Okay, guys, well, alright, check comments. Okay, this holds the phone, but what holds the... No, oh! I don't need that part right now. I don't need that part. All I need is this part and this part. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to put... Oh, I see now. I got it. I got it. Takes a minute for me sometimes, you know. There we go. Okay, so we'll snug up this articulator here. Okay, and then we put the put this and line up the threads very carefully. Hey! I'm almost as smart as a kindergartner. I do enjoy putting things together, but I've never done one of these, so we will check it out. And it's got a little switch on here for stuff. Okay, so we'll put the... I don't need the phone clippy thing right now, so I'm going to put that aside. Put it right over here. And we're going to try it out right now. Right now. Now. Right this second. Okay, here we go. Plug it into the whoops, did I put it in upside down? Plug it in, plug it in. Alright, did I do it? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, we are getting power. Getting power. The blue light right there. Okay. So let's see here. Plus. No. Oh, this is the power. Oh, hi. Okay, so we got the power button, and now we have warm light, and let's see, what does, oh look, can you see it dimming? It's dimming. Look, it's got a dimmer. Oh, and look at that, that switches from warm to cool. Okay, so that's cool, and that's in the middle, and that's warm. I like warm light, don't you? This is so cool! I'm so excited! Now, I guess technically you're supposed to put it like right here, but that's my keyboard because I'm streaming from my laptop, so I can't put it right there. So, we'll put it I'll put it in the middle. Not too blue, not too yellow. I'll put that kind of in the middle. And tell you what, let me scoot everything over because I got some good light over here. I got good light over there, sort of. I'm going to scoot everything a little bit this way and then see if I can get the feet a little closer together and make it stand up a little bit taller. Now, oh, no, don't you, no, stay right there. Yes, right there. Now, hang on, let me let my leg catch up. Thank you, Adele. Okay, What do you think? We can mess with a little bit. We've got a dimmer. We have a dimmer, and we can adjust the temperature of the lighting. So I can go a little bit warmer. I can dim it down a little bit in case it's like washing me out too much. Let's go 2 clicks down on the dimmer. And I can switch it to warm. Let's see what that let my lag catch up real quick. Hang on, I'm watching it right here. Oh, see there, it went to warm. Okay, interesting. And then I can kick it up a few because it's warm and it's not washing me out. There we go. That's top power on the warm setting. I think that's pretty awesome. That's just what the doctor ordered, I think. I believe it is. I believe that is just what the doctor ordered. And I think I'm casting a shadow. I've got my laptop up on a couple of boxes here for a better camera angle. That way you're kind of looking at me eye to eye instead of, me looking down at the camera, which is always nice. Okay. Perfect, you say? Yay! Kim, yes. I'm going to be playing with this for the next 6.5 days until next time. And then maybe now that I have good lighting, we can really have some fun with the green screen next time around. I might even add a soundtrack. Get really fancy. So, well, that only took 45 minutes. Now I'm actually ready to bring you the news. Uh-oh, I'm seeing a spinny circle. Are you seeing a spinny circle? Spinning. No spinning circle. Okay, sorry. I just wasted another 30 seconds of broadcast time. Oh, Kim, this is terrible. You don't need to give this one a thumbs up. This is just awful. This is terrible. Okay. Now let's talk about the news. Let me tilt it just a little bit. There. Now we can get comfy and talk about the news. I actually do have some good news, but I will start off with the news that we first heard about last time around, which is the layoffs. And we already knew that was 28,000 approximately, round numbers. But that's about 30% of the... Wow, that's loud. That's about 30% of Disney's domestic workforce. Let me turn those things off. There. That's better. It's about 30% of Disney's domestic workforce here in the United States. And there's a breakdown that we have from a few days back. 6,246 from Team Disney Orlando, and that's finance, operations, and more, possibly even resort-wide positions. That's a pretty broad, sweeping categorization. We know a little bit more now. There have been people, in groups saying where they're from, what they did, and when they got the axe and whatnot. It's all very sad, but 65 at celebration offices. Those were administrative positions. 49 over at MCO. It's Orlando International Airport. That would be merchandise and operations. So that would be both at the Disney stores in the airport and probably baggage handlers as well, possibly even Magical Express drivers. It is. Oh, Kim, we don't need to worry about thumbs. This was such a train wreck already. But the magical mail was delightful, so I don't know. It balances out, I suppose. 22 over at Creative Costuming. 8 at the Disney Reservation Center. 279 at DVC. Now, Both the Disney Food Blog and allears.net have put out articles about cast member owned businesses. Please check those articles out. I'm going to have to edit the description, the title, the details, and all of that stuff into this new stream after it's over with. But I have, in the original stream, I had put lots of information, lots of links and things like that I want to make available to everybody. And in that was also links to these articles, and these articles list and link to these cast member owned businesses. So after I do that, please check those out and support those businesses any way you can. Get the word out in your circles, share those links. If it's an Etsy, you can favorite their store or their items, and that will help the algorithm to lead them new customers when they search for things in the Etsy app. Share them, like them, favorite them, hire them if you can, or buy from them if you can. But if not, share. Just get the word out. The Grand Floridian Society Orchestra, they played their last day just a couple of days ago. Terribly heartbreaking. Both they and Yeehaw Bob got the call last week that they would be getting the axe. If you go on change.org, there are petitions, numerous petitions for each of those, both for the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra and for Yeehaw Bob, for Disney to reverse that decision. Now, you know as well as I do that once Disney makes a decision, they almost never reverse it. But it's good to let them know what we're thinking. Sign those petitions if you want to. Send those emails. Tweet those tweets. All that good stuff. Let's see here. Yeehaw Bob he was in really good spirits in Sunday night's live stream, and he has been doing those on Sunday night from his Facebook channel every Sunday night since he got sent home, since the parks closed. He's been talking about going on tour. He's been talking about hosting a cruise once everything gets back to normal. But right now, you can show your support for Yeehaw Bob. He has a tip jar on his Facebook page. You can give him a PayPal tip, or you can buy his CDs online. You can also buy CDs from the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra online. Just Google those up. I do not have links for them, but just Google up Grand Floridian Society Orchestra CDs or Bob Jackson CDs, and you will find all kinds of search results to take you to the place where you can buy those online. After the layoffs, a bunch of cast members from California drove from Anaheim over to the Capitol building. They wanted to show their support for a new bill that was going through that would give the laid-off CMs preferential treatment when it came time to rehire. They would be preferred over new hires. But the Governor Gavin Newsom vetoed that bill, and we don't know why. I do not know why. I haven't heard anything about why, but we do know that he did veto it. Josh D'Amaro, he sent out the email letting everybody know that the cuts were going to take place. Oh yes, Kim, thank you. Hi, Darla. So the governor vetoed the bill. Josh D'Amaro, after he sent out the email letting everybody know that there would be cuts, the next day he went over to downtown Disney and spent all day visiting with cast members, consoling them, apologizing to them, listening to them rant and rave, really standing behind what he did, getting out there and, just accepting the fallout of his announcement and just being there for everybody. Everybody knows Josh. Cast members love him because he's really a hands-on guy. He's very people-centric. He's got a real hands-on management style and an open communication policy. And I hope anybody who tries to do the things he's done, really pays attention to the way that he did them, and tries to emulate the how, because that's what gets results. Disney Chairman Bob Iger resigned from the California Economic Recovery Task Force on the same day that the layoff email went out. Iger and other entertainment hospitality leaders requested to delay the release of California's reopening guidelines. California did consent to that. They have postponed those guidelines. In a Thursday afternoon statement, the California Attractions and Parks Association urged the governor not to finalize the draft of the reopening guidance that the association had seen earlier that day. They made this statement: "While we aligned on many of the protocols and health and safety requirements, there are many others that need to be modified if they are to lead a responsible and reasonable amusement park reopening plan. We asked the governor not to finalize guidance for amusement parks before engaging the industry in a more earnest manner, listening to the park operators' expertise and collaborating with the industry on a plan that will allow for amusement parks to reopen responsibly while still keeping the health and safety of park employees as well as guests at a top priority." Anaheim Mayor Harry Sidhu urged California Governor Gavin Newsom to act quickly to reopen the Disney parks. He said this: "There is too much at stake. We need attainable guidelines that allow our theme park and convention center to safely reopen soon to get people back to work and restore the economy. If pausing for the moment helps reach that goal, then that is best for now. But time is of the essence. Each day that goes by, the economic toll is rising for working families, small businesses, and our city as a whole. My invitation still stands for Governor Newsom to visit Anaheim and see the impact firsthand." We hope he does that. We hope they get open soon and safely. It'll be a milestone of hope for everybody. Here's some good news. Give Kids the World Village has been granting wish vacations for critically ill children and their families for 34 years as the organization that fulfills wishes for those who choose to visit Central Florida's theme parks. Each child and their family receive a week-long vacation at no cost to them, including all meals, transportation, entertainment, and accommodations. All that is provided. Hi, Grandpa Fred. So we're going to get to the good news. Hang on. Due to the COVID pandemic, Give Kids the World Village closed in mid-March. Proceeds from the following event that I'm about to tell you about will help pave the way for the village to be ready to go when the opportunity to reopen to wish families is granted. What happened to my notes here? Oh no. Something happened to my notes. Where did the details about the... Oh no! Oh, here we go. They got jumbled up. Here's my notes. Give Kids the World Village has announced their Night of a Million Lights Holiday Spectacular, which will benefit Give Kids the World Village. It's going to run from November 13th through January 3rd and features a 150-foot light tunnel, access to their wheelchair accessible attractions, their mini golf, ice cream from the brand new Henry's Starlight Scoops, and hot cocoa. Santa Claus will be there, and village ambassadors as well. Mayor Clayton and Mrs. Mary will also greet those in attendance in a physically distanced way. You can go to the website for Give Kids the World and purchase tickets in advance and the proceeds will go to Give Kids the World Village. Some more good news. Kringla Bakery over in the Norway Pavilion of Epcot has reopened. Yay, school bread, right? Let me check on comments. What happened? What did I miss? Ah, okay. Yes, and it's so good. You know, Norse, I posted a recipe for the school bread recently. It's somewhere, I think it's in the Potato Head group. I'm pretty sure. So Kringla reopened, yay. Friar's Nook reopened back in Fantasyland, yay. The Egg Roll Cart in Adventureland is finally open again. Woo! Right? That was huge news. Huge. Over in Hollywood Studios, Keystone Clothiers has reopened. Very nice stuff over there. Quality, high-grade goods. You've never had school bread? Oh gosh. And we may have to do a cooking video on the school bread. I plan on doing cooking videos. Did I mention that? What else we got here? Chef Mickey's. Chef Mickey's is going to reopen on December 16th. Mickey and Friends and all. And they're coming back with some new menu items. Along with the traditional breakfast favorites, you'll be able to try the new Mickey's Celebration Pancake, featuring whipped cream, celebration sprinkles, shimmering pixie dust, and more. What more is there? What more could you ask for? For something a bit more savory, they're adding a new loaded potato cheese casserole. Topped with smoky bacon crumbles and chives. Last but not least, Goofy's Banana Bread French Toast will combine unique flavors of banana bread baked into a zesty orange-scented French toast batter, topped with espresso mascarpone cream. What? Toasted bananas and chocolate crumbles? Be still my heart. Now, if you can't decide on which new item to try, you will be able to taste all three as part of an all-you-care-to-enjoy family-style feast with other traditional breakfast favorites. Woohoo! Now, when Mickey and Friends return, the experience may look a little different than last time you visited, but you can still expect to smile, wave, and make unforgettable memories with some of your favorite characters as they parade through the restaurant in their chef's best. So, chefing costumes. Excellent. Right, Adele? Oh my gosh. Gotta love some banana bread, especially in French toast. Woo-hoo! Reservations for Chef Mickey's Character Breakfast will open on October 17th based on availability. Get those ADRs. In addition, Disney Resort Hotel guests can make reservations up to 60 days in advance, plus the length of their stay up to 10 days. Everybody else gets the 60 days, but if you stay at a Disney hotel, you get the extra 10 days. Or extra length of your stay. So you don't have to get up every morning for that 60th day and make them every day if you're staying on property. The lunching pad is going to reopen this Friday over in Tomorrowland. No news as of yet about any potential menu changes. There have been some menu changes when these places reopen, but we don't know what they're going to be for the lunching pad, if there are any at all. Don't know. Stay tuned. Kona Cafe at the Poly is now available for mobile order, so you can take it to go and go sit out in the sun and eat your Kona breakfast or lunch or dinner, whatever you want. Mobile order. I love it. Everybody use mobile order? Everybody knows how to do it, right? Happy mobile order stories. You get your food, you walk up behind a long line of people and you get your food before 2 or 3 of those people have even ordered theirs. Love those stories. They don't even notice either. They're just tapping away or looking off into space or being grouchy. They don't even notice you walking up from behind them to grab your food before they do. It's funny. Okay. So we got Lunching Pad, Kona Cafe, Ronto Roasters, one of my favorite quick service options. Ronto Roasters, apparently not everybody's favorite. They're shortening their hours. They're now going to close at 3 p.m. They were open from 9:30 a.m. till 8 p.m., but now it's going to be 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now, Docking Bay 7 will not be changing its hours. They're going to keep on at their schedule of 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and they're going to serve Ronto wraps after 3 when Ronto Roasters closes. So you won't be stuck out if you miss Ronto Roasters over there. You can go get your Ronto wrap over at Docking Bay 7, sit down in the AC. You just don't have to listen to the droid complaining about having to turn the roast. I don't know. I think they should still leave that area open for seating. We'll see if they do or not. Nice place to sit in the shade and people watch. Lots of fun. Pizza Rizzo. Operating hours for Pizza Rizzo have changed from they were 11:30 to 6:30 p.m., but now they're going to close at 5 p.m. I don't know about you guys. I love Pizza Rizzo. Little personal size pizza, little cup salad, so good. So good. Oh, thank you, Grandpa Fred, Grandma. Love you guys. Miss you. I hope to see you when I come down in November. I miss you guys so much. Check some comments here. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Kim. Docking Bay is good. Kim, you've never eaten at which one? Ronto or Docking Bay? I like them both. I like the tip yip. Oh, neither one. No kidding. I like the what is it? The Endorian tip yip over at Docking Bay 7, and Beth got me hooked on the chilled shrimp noodle bowl at Docking Bay. I forget the official name of it. So good, especially when it's hot out. Have chilled noodles and shrimp. So good. Just a little bit spicy, but not enough to ruin your day. Really good. But I really love the Ronto wrap. There's, I believe there's 2 kinds of Ronto wrap. You can get the original, or there's a chicken version. And they also make a breakfast wrap over at Ronto, but I like the original. So good. It's an entire meal rolled up, ready to go. Let's see here. Pizza Rizzo. Oh, Backlot Express. Backlot Express will see new operating hours. They're actually going to stay open longer. They're going to be open from, they're going to start being open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., where they were only open until 4 p.m. So they're going to stay open an extra hour. That's great. Backlot Express got that big old burger and the soda fountains. That's one of the few places back there in the back where you can run and get shelter when it starts to rain. Uh-oh, I've got some kind of weird ad popping up and I can't see comments. There we go. Yeah, that breakfast wrap is really good. It is. I had a really cool surprise at Backlot Express one time. I ran in there because it was raining and decided to get some food. And I was with some other people and they got their tray and took off, and then they brought my tray and started putting stuff on it, and the lady looks down and she says, "Oh, you get a free cupcake." And I'm like, or something, I think it was a free cupcake. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, great. Why?" "Well, you have a red tray." I said, "What does that mean?" "Well, most of the trays are brown, but every once in a while a red tray will pop up, and when you get the red tray, that means you get a free cupcake or dessert or something like that." I don't remember. I was like, I'd never heard of this before, but now you know. Now you know about as much about it as I do, which is about that much. But it's more than you knew a minute ago, isn't it? Okay. Backlot. There's my little scrambled up Give Kids the World. Over at the Poly, last week we talked about how the construction was going to be happening over there, the renovation and the cessation of monorail service. Well, the monorail was originally going to cease serving the Poly in early October, but they have decided to delay that a little bit. So now the monorail is going to continue running to the Poly on the resort line until November. Well, it says the date of closure will be November 2nd. So does that mean the last day to ride it is the 1st? It's either the 1st or the 2nd. So don't count on the monorail after that date. You know, the TTC is just right there, and then if you want a really pretty walk, if you can get on the express line over at the TTC, and you can get on the resort line if you hike over to the Grand. So it's up to you, but keep in mind still that there is no monorail service between the TTC and Epcot for the foreseeable future. I don't have a date on that, but it's not running now, and we don't know when it will begin again. Just keep that in mind when you start planning stuff. Also, water taxi service between the Poly and MK is not currently available. So don't think, "Oh, well, I don't have the monorail, I'll just hop the water taxi." No can do. Sorry. Either go to the TTC or over to the Grand, hop monorail. Okay. The draining of rivers of America. We talked about that last week. That was in the works. The draining of the river is going to happen any day now. It could be tomorrow that you start seeing all of the photo reports of it happening. It has had its last day yesterday. Yesterday was the last day before refurb that guests could experience Tom Sawyer Island and Liberty Bell Riverboat. The extensive refurb work, both for the riverboat and Tom Sawyer Island, is expected to run somewhere through January or February, so they're really going to do some stuff. We don't know what. That hasn't been announced. Don't know. It is, Adele. It really is. Yes, minivans are out. The minivan program is no more. So I'm a huge proponent of Uber and Lyft, especially with the buses being the way that they are right now. You know, we talked about that last week too. Regular bus capacity, about 65 people. Current bus capacity, 20 or less. So if you're wanting a rope drop and you think you're going to take the bus, I would advise not doing that. I just pay the extra money if you're really, time is... I have no better example of how time equaling money is when you go to Disney World, right? So you want to be over here at a particular time. Do not wait on that bus thinking that it's going to work out right now. I guarantee you it will not work out. It won't. Just take that Uber or that Lyft and just have done with it. Small price to pay for peace of mind. The walls are back up around It's a Small World. Again, I don't know what they're doing this time, but they're back up. I don't know. That's all I got. We got more extended park hours. We talked about park hours last week. The adjustments went probably, I think, through the 12th of October. We got new ones more extended park hours over at Magic. October 16th, 17th, 18th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Park hours are extended from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. They were originally scheduled to close at 6 p.m., but they're going to stay open another 2 hours until 8 p.m. Yay! Animal Kingdom, 16, 17, 18, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Park hours extended 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Previously scheduled to close at 5 p.m., so you get an extra hour over there. Epcot, October 16, 17, 18, 23, 24, and 25th. Park hours extended from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Originally scheduled to be 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., so you get an extra 2 hours each night over there. Yay! So Hollywood Studios has not have, right now, they have not announced any changes to the hours over at Hollywood. But stay tuned. Hopefully, because of these huge crowds they're starting to have, they'll work something out over there, because I think Hollywood needs more hours than anybody. I really do. It is, Adele, that's giving me hope. I hope they start bringing people back. You know, I hope they don't, at the very least, I hope they don't lay off any more people. No more layoffs, please. Lastly, this is pretty interesting. Walt Disney World and Magic Kingdom in particular were just named the most eco-friendly tourist attraction in the world. What? In the world. Not just theme park, not just hotel, tourist attraction. Now that encompasses a lot of things. That could be the Eiffel Tower, that could be a national park, it could be all kinds of stuff. It could be the Smithsonian Institute, it could be anything. I don't know what qualifies. There's lots of stuff qualifies as a tourist attraction, but Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World specifically won the most eco-friendly tourist attraction in the entire world by an outfit called U-Switch? A-Switch? I don't know who they are. Anyway, the study compared things like recycling, renewable energy, and reduced emissions to make a list. Disneyland came in at Universal, I believe is what it said. Universal came in at number 8. I don't know where Disneyland came in at. I don't know. And that's all I got, guys. Now y'all tell me something. Give me some news. When do I go back? Adele, I'm so glad you asked. I go back November the 12th. I fly in pretty early, so I'll have a good part of the day to do something. I'm probably going to go to Character Warehouse on the 12th, if I can. If I can't, then I'll probably just go to Disney Springs. I'm going to try to do both. Christmas will be up by then. Yes, exactly. I will be there for Dapper Weekend. I certainly will. And it's going to be a trip with Adele. It's going to be a trip with Beth and Amy too. Now, I'm getting in a few days early. I'm going to be there a few extra days before they get there to do some stuff. I want to get some video and photos and stuff, because this is going to be my last trip for like a really long time. As of right now. I have no intentions of renewing my AP when it expires on January the 1st. We're going to let that go for a few. I know it's a dangerous gamble, because once I let it go, there's no telling when I'll be able to get it back again. But that's what we've decided to do. So I'm going to have to get a lot of B-roll footage, some background video, some photos that I can use on my green screen here now that we've got it properly lit. So, but yeah, I'm going to be there for Dapper. We got a lot of stuff. We're doing. So, you know, we didn't get to do the Spring Dapper. So they're going to whatever they were going to do for spring, they're going to do for fall instead, which means Hollywood is on Saturday. And that will be the first opportunity. Isn't it the first opportunity for Star Wars Land to get dappered? I think. So, really excited about that. And then on the Sunday, it is magic. And then the Friday is always at Disney Springs, you know, and everybody goes in the evening, because a lot of people fly in on Friday during the day, and then they go hang out at Disney Springs in their... Oh, yeah. They go hang out at Disney Springs on the Friday, and then park on Saturday, park on Sunday, and then I think Beth and Amy and I have some other outfits that we're going to wear that it's not going to be during Dapper, but we're going to do some cute pictures with clothes and stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Once they arrive on Monday, the next Monday, like the 16th or something, then we're going to go stay at a cabin, which I'm really looking forward to. Cabin at Fort Wilderness. Yeah, we're going to split the cabin. So that's going to be exciting. I've never stayed at a cabin before. I stayed at a tree house once when I was little. That was lots of fun. Really cool. Oh, Adele. No, there's nothing to it, of course, because, you know, we're going to do Star Wars. You know, that's a slam dunk. There's just no way around it. Absolutely. It's got to be Star Wars. But there's going to be lots of 40s outfits, cat eye glasses, kitten heels, poodle skirts. I know that's getting into the 50s, but they'll still be there. Yeah, Toy Story 2. Yeah. Toy Story is great. And then you've got, well, there's also the, Tower of Terror. People like to dress like the bellhops over there. That's a very dapper look, the bellhop outfit. But, yeah, Toy Story would be really cute. There's lots of stuff, so much stuff on Unique Vintage, so much stuff on Etsy, so much cool stuff to help you attain your dapper vision. Lots of cool stuff out there. Amazon is where I get a lot of my stuff because it's cheap and fast and free returns. So it's trial and error with me. I'm still really new to the dapper game. I've got enough to get me through the weekend, but I can't, I'm not one of those that has, a different look for every day of the week and doesn't go unless they're dappering or anything like that. That's not me. I can't do it. Train conductor. Oh, so you guys would do Runaway Railway. That would be adorable. And in the picnic basket, you could have a little speaker that plays the music over and over. Nothing can stop us now. Right? Awesome. That would be fun. Anybody else? Anybody else going for Dapper? Anybody else going in mid-November? I know Grandpa Fred and Grandma, they're going to be there. Only dresses like Goofy. That's okay. Goofy's got some cool outfits. He's got the fly fisherman outfit. He's got the downhill skiing outfit. He's got the swimming outfit. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all of the Goofy how-to shorts, He's got the pilot's outfit, right? Because he did the airplane thing. Yeah, the Goofy football outfit. I like that one. I'm going to scoot a little closer so I can read comments now, because I don't need to look at I'm done with the news notes. I can get closer because it's in really small print. I got to figure out. I said that last time. I still don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make the print bigger. So, but anyway, lighting. So happy about that. I'm really excited. Now we can next time. Hopefully, get the OBS set up properly, and I can get a nice something going up on the green screen back there. Maybe even a video. I don't know. We'll try. Don't know what my computer can do. I don't know if my computer's got enough horsepower. A teleprompter and a news desk. I have seen some really innovative DIY shoestring budget teleprompter ideas. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. I don't really want a news desk, though. I need to sit back. My back is all messed up, and I gotta kind of sit in a semi-recumbent position. It may not look like I am when I'm in the chair there, but I'm kind of reclined a little bit because my back is all screwed up. To lean forward for any extended period of time would really screw up my back. I don't want to do anything like that, but I don't know. We can come up with something. Eventually, I'm in the upstairs right now, but eventually we're going to move directly downstairs to the, I think what was supposed to be a second sitting area in the lower downstairs. So we'll have to rearrange all of the lighting once that happens, but that won't be for a while yet, a few more weeks maybe. But I like it up here because there's carpet, so I don't have a whole lot of echo. The whole downstairs is all tile. I'm concerned about what that's going to do to the audio. But we'll see. We'll fix it. If it's not right, then we'll work on it. But the light, y'all, I just can't. Kimberly, are you still here? Dude, this is so cool. I'm going to be playing with this for days and days and days and days. It's got all these little settings and these little controller buttons, and it does so much cool stuff. Watch, watch. Yellow, blue, in the middle, dimmer. Look at that. Look at the increments. Look at the very fine increments at which it can be adjusted. Right? I'm catching up to the teenagers now. Look at that. Look at those tiny little increments. So cool. Love it. I'm going to put it back on yellow. I like yellow. I like warm light. There we go. Yep. A bottom line for all the breaking news. Oh, like a little ticker to go across the bottom of the screen? I don't know if I can do that in live. I'm sure if it can be thought of, it can be done, right? If you can dream it, you can do it. I'm sure it can be done. And I do. I will be bringing you news from the field. I will be bringing you news from the field. One time. I think it'll be one time. I think I only get one. I only get one Tuesday. I think. Let's see. The 12th through the 12th. Yeah, I only get one Tuesday. So, but you know, we are going to be doing a lot of live streams. You know, we got to. Gonna have to. Just as goofy. But yeah, I'll look into a teleprompter, but I don't know. I like kind of informal, casual, I don't know. I need to look up more often, right? Yeah. But yeah, I might look into the teleprompter, but it's notes and like a bullet checklist. It's kind of like a grocery list. So, like, I would actually have to do probably quite a bit more work to turn this into something that would work well on a teleprompter, I think. Unless I could just do slides with the little clicker. That way I could flip it whenever I was ready. So, I don't know. Something to think about. I don't know. It's funny, I see such a lag up in my little corner. I don't think you guys have a lag, but the video bounce back that I'm seeing of my own screen, which is supposed to be showing me what y'all are seeing, is way behind. Like way behind. Apps? Now see, I didn't even think about that. Teleprompter app. Alright. Well, okay. We can try it. Sure. Why not? We'll try it. Oh, I don't know if it'll ever be first class, Adele. I don't know, but it will always be a work in progress at the very least. At the very least. We can keep working. I guess so. Yeah, I'll have my tech expert. Kimberly, my tech expert. Awesome, Adele. That's what I need to hear. I appreciate it. It's fun hanging out with you guys. I really enjoy it. I appreciate you guys putting up with me and listening to all my ums and my crinkly pages. But we're all friends here. We're all just hanging out and visiting. That's just not, because I know y'all. So, and y'all know me, so it's all good. Oh, I don't deserve to have all the thumbs. I really don't. Not after how I botched this stream for the first 30 minutes. I don't even know what happened. I don't know. I still don't know what went wrong. I have no idea. Thanks, Norris. You are an expert. Yeah, we'll have to fiddle around with the lighting and the screen, and I'll have to get you on the phone and we'll work on this OBS situation. OBS is, I forget what it stands for, but it's the free software that streamers use. Because you can't, you have to have either OBS or Streamlabs version of OBS to stream through Facebook. It's called an encoder, and it turns live video into something that YouTube can play. And we can use StreamYard, or we can use the mobile workarounds that we have. We've got Streamlabs and Prism and all these other things for the app, but they all do the same thing. They all encode the video a certain way so that YouTube can send it out live or almost live, because there's a lag. But oh, it's funny. The video that it's showing me right now is the video from when I was playing with the light and showing you just a few minutes ago. That was 5 minutes ago? Wow. That's a huge lag. But now if I look at my if I look at my YouTube app, it was almost simultaneous. So this one, I don't know, which one is it? So, well, that only took 45 minutes. Now I'm actually... Oh, that's a huge lag. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh, I was not up to date. Okay. Yeah, so I've only got about a half a second lag from the computer to my phone. But, they're only 2 feet apart. I don't know if that matters or not. But anyway. Oh yeah, you guys? Yes. Yeah, I can do that. Guys, did you see my channel? The front page? I'm at 100 subscribers. So thank you. I passed 100 yesterday. I cracked 100 subscribers. Big milestone for little me. What about Christmas merch? Oh yeah, I could use the images from Disney websites for news broadcast. Yeah, I think so. But I'd have to research it. But I see a lot of the, if you see a lot of the blogs that talk about new merch, a lot of times they are using the Disney pictures. 100,000. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. No, I'm not famous. I was sending out text messages to my neighbors, and Kimberly sent out text messages to her friends, family, and neighbors. So yeah, 100. And that was really cool. Now I can get according to YouTube, I'm qualified to get a custom URL, but I don't think, I've kind of got cold feet. I was wanting it really bad, like the other day, but once I got the 100 subscribers, I was like, oh gosh, because once you get the custom URL, you can't change it, like ever. So that made me nervous. So I decided not to change it just yet. So it's still, my URL to my main page just looks like a bunch of gibberish, like all the other beginner YouTube addresses. But that's okay. I'll keep posting links and stuff. So hopefully it won't take 3 or 4 tries next week. But anyway, y'all got any news? Oh, I doubt I'll get to 100,000. Like ever. Well, it does matter. I want, I don't want like, excuse me, I don't want like 100 subscribers of people that don't care or don't want to watch or anything like that, because subscribers are important, but watch time's important too. And the fact that you guys are hanging out with me for the life of this stream is so good of you. I really appreciate it. That's excellent. It does a lot of good for my stats on my my dashboard and all that. So I don't know what that gets you, but it's good for your stats. I don't know all of the perks of having good stats, but good stats are always better than bad stats, right? Yeah. So anyway, oh well, thank you. I hope so. I hope it's a mix of both things. So we'll get through the news. Maybe I'll try that app thing this week and get that set up so I'm not, doing all this, because I have a tendency of fidgeting with the papers. So that's kind of bad. It probably sounds terrible on your end when I do that. But anyway, I don't know. That's all I got. Y'all got any news? Did I ask that already? I probably did. Oh, well, thank you, Adele. I appreciate it. I enjoy engaging with everybody. It's always nice to hang out with you guys. Whether in this stream or in another stream or another and another and another. Speaking of other streams, you guys already know, but if anybody else watches it later, they may not know. Go check out my friend Beth's Disney Adventures. She's got a lot of cool videos and streams, does a lot of live streams from the parks. Cool adventures, magical moments, Disney dares, that kind of stuff. And Big John of the Big John Network does videos about going to the Disney parks with disabilities. So that's very informative. So go check them out. Give them a like, a subscribe, thumbs up, share, all that stuff, Please tell your friends and neighbors, and I'll adjust those, I'll adjust the description down here. I'll try to do it tonight, but if it gives me trouble, I might have to wait until tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I am going to have to wait until tomorrow, because when you do a live stream on YouTube, it's not going to show up in my video inventory until like overnight. So I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow to adjust all of that. All those links and stuff I was going to tell you about. There's lots and lots of links in the notes for that other stream, like for Cast Member Pantry, for SAMMinistries, for Second Harvest Food Bank, both in Florida and in California for Second Harvest. The links to the list of the cast member owned businesses and all other types of ways that we can help those cast members who have lost their jobs at Disney. There was a seminar, I think over the weekend, from a former cast member to newer former cast members about the value of their cast membership and how a lot of companies really value that. So I don't know if he's going to do another one. I'll keep an eye out and post that if I see it. Stay tuned in the Mr. Potato Head and Friends Disney News and Links group for up to the minute news. As soon as I find it, I put it in there. So always keep an eye on that group. That's my running ticker. That's why in the mornings on Tuesdays I go back through all that stuff and make all my notes for tonight. Oh yes, Beth Links. Thank you. Big John. All right. Thank you, Kim. Excellent. Thank you, Kimberly. I'm super excited about the light, and we're going to have so much fun playing with the studio. If you feel like it, whenever you feel like it. You need an invite to that group. Okay, hang on a sec. All right. Because I'll forget right now. I will put it on my Facebook. Are y'all my Facebook friends? Is everybody friends with me on Facebook? If you're not, well, get hopping. Let me go and, okay, there's the group. Okay, hang on. Rules, but share. Hang on. Oh, I have an idea. Hang on, I've got an idea. Copy this. Okay. And then, oh no, where's my mod chat? It went away. Here we go. I'll put it in mod chat. Paste. There's that. Okay. Kim, there's that. There it is in mod chat. And I will put it on my Facebook. Okay. Now I'll go back over there. Oh, yeah. One member request. There's Norris. Okay. Boop. Okay, Norris, you're in. Okay, good. Yes, it's a Facebook group. It's a group. It's not a page. It's a group. Now my Disney Planning Guide Facebook, that's a page. It's not a group. But this Mr. Potato Head and Friends Disney News and Links, that is my group. So, okay. Got it. Kim, you got it in mod chat. You can throw it up there in the comments over here. Well, what am I doing? I can do it because I got it right here. Hang on. Paste. Hey, there we go. Duh. Derp-de-doo. There. Now it's in comments right here. Okay. So, yeah. Go join that. That's where I spend most of my time. But now you're going to have all the news right when it happens and you won't care about this show anymore. I'll have to come up with something else to do on Tuesdays now. Because y'all are going to have the news at the very same minute I have it. But anyway, I guess that's it. I ran out of news about a half hour ago. Norris, you still get a paper? That's crazy talk. I haven't seen a newspaper in ages. I can't tell you the last time I saw a real live newspaper. Like in person. Like I see them on TV and stuff, but they don't even deliver the little dinky teaser papers in the driveway anymore. I cannot tell you. Read the news? I read the news on the TV too. Actually, I don't watch the news anymore, but I read the TV. I get where you're coming from. I do. They're in the Publix? Cool. I think they sell, I'm sure they sell them in HEB, but I wouldn't know where to find it. And I'm so out of date, let me tell you, I'm so out of date on the newspapers. I went to go buy a Sunday paper once because I thought that's the day all the coupons were in the paper. And apparently, that is no longer correct. Apparently, and this may just be local to me, apparently the big coupon sales flyer issue of the newspaper that everybody wants nowadays is the Tuesday newspaper. I guess because that's the day all the grocery stores change the ads or something. I don't know. I mean, I know that's when HEB changes their ads on Tuesday, but I guess that's, yes, Tuesday. But the Sunday, I went one time, like when we first moved, and I went to buy the paper, and the Sunday, even though it had no coupons or ads in it, was still like, they wanted $8 for the Sunday paper. I was upset. Because it was big, it was huge. It was a huge paper, the Sunday, that was $8. But it was absolutely worthless. I got zero value out of it whatsoever. It didn't even have the comics in there. I don't even remember what it had, but I was so mad. I was real tempted to go drive back to that guy on the corner and want my money back. But he really needed, I'm sure he needed that $8 more than I needed to drive back out there, so I let it go. But I learned my lesson, and I never bought another newspaper. You watch the weather on YouTube? Who does the weather on YouTube? HEB. I love my HEB. And Norris, it could very well be. That paper might have been $2. See, back when I knew things, the Sunday paper did cost $2. And the daily paper was 50 cents. But that was, well, that was a really long time ago. So, I don't know. Yeah, HEB, I love my HEB. I don't know if I could bear to live in a place that did not have HEB. I'm so spoiled. So rotten. Absolute. Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, we have a Dollar Tree. It's a few miles, but it's doable. But I don't even care. We have a really bad, our paper is so bad. It's so bad. Like if it was the Houston Chronicle, I would consider it. But the San Antonio, the San Antonio paper is just so bad. It's so bad. On what channel, Norris? What channel? Is it like the Weather Channel on YouTube or what? Oh, your local news puts their stuff on, puts their stories and their weather on YouTube. They have a YouTube for your local news. Cool. Lafayette. Well, you are in the crosshairs, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Yes, bad papers, great tacos. Mm-hmm. So we use the bad papers to wrap up the great tacos. So, Adele, what's your favorite place in San Antonio to get tacos? There's Bee's Tacos. There's Rolando's Super Taco. There's the Jalisco over by the airport. Yes, AccuWeather. I'm a fan of AccuWeather. I've got about 6 news and weather apps. They're all in a folder here. I've got, because each weather app does something different. So like Wonderground is where I go to look at my frontal boundaries when the fronts are coming down. So I have to look at the Wonderground map to get the fronts. Because that'll show, well, that gives me those. And that's all I use that one for. And then WOAI, or no, I'm sorry, 4Zone Weather. That one gives lightning strikes. Of course, there aren't any right now, but I don't know what that is. Strong storm, low impact. Well, show me where's the radar? Do I have radar? Anyway, I have a separate app for radar. Use the My Radar app just for radar. All tacos, yes. HEB for tortillas, yeah, they do make good tortillas. The My Radar app, which now has weather on it too. Weather forecast. I've got AccuWeather, I've got the NOAA weather, Wonderground. Then I've also got WESH Orlando for when I'm down there. Anyway, yeah. Taco Cabana. They're good. I'm burnt out on Taco Cabana though. I am. I'm burnt out. And then there's Lupe Tortilla. That's good. That's really good. Oh, y'all are gonna evacuate? Is it that bad? I haven't checked it recently. Is it bad? Let's see here. Fried catfish. Cat 3. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I didn't even realize it was that. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, okay. Yikes. Well, you know, if it clips a Yucatan, yeah, I'm not terribly a fan of catfish unless it's Delta Pride catfish. That's the only catfish I really care about eating. Rest of the time has to be salt water. Otherwise, it's not that great. And don't get me started on tilapia neither. Well, it might turn it though. If it hits Cancun, it may not take the wind out of the sails, but it might turn it. And, you know, if it comes this way, I'm cool with that. If it goes down to Brownsville, they'd be cool with that too. Goes down there, hit Raymondville, Kingsville, Alice area, they would be totally excited about it. They need rain so bad. They've really gotten skunked all year. I need to start paying attention to Delta. I got kind of burned out on hurricanes, but I can't be like that. Gotta pay attention. Ah, blue cats, okay. Yeah, you did. You've really dodged the bullet over there. But yeah, if it is that strong, bail. Come west. Right? Yeah, let's hope. Because, I mean, how many times has the Delta been in the crosshairs this summer? So many times. So many times. And I know it's just really got to be nerve-wracking. Do you really? You've got passes for Schlitterbahn? Well, come on then. What you waiting for? Yeah, I got no problem with Delta coming west. None whatsoever. None at all. I say that now. You know, I didn't have a problem with the idea of Harvey coming and turning this way either until I saw what it did, you know, until this started getting really bad. But I tell you, if Harvey had turned this way, it would have caused less damage overall. If it had turned and, you know, gone south of Houston or south of Corpus even, it would have caused a lot less damage. Well, Adele, you know, you're outside, you know, Schlitterbahn, you're outside, you got the UV rays coming down on you, you got the open air blowing everything away, and you've got, on a lot of those, right, you know, only a little bit of that park is uses the river water. So a lot of it's chlorinated. Most of it's chlorinated. So I don't really think, if you're outside and of course it's cooling off now a little bit. We're in the 65 to low 65, high 90s now. or the high of about 90 right now. But we're gonna, as we get closer to November, our high is gonna be about November 1st. We get around to highs about 80, so it'll be 80, 60. But yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. What's your? Did they give you like a whole extra year? Kimberly, you've got to look up Schlitterbahn. Schlitterbahn is like it ain't no Typhoon Lagoon or Volcano Bay or whatever, but it's a pretty famous, popular water park here in Central Texas. It's not my favorite water park, but it's kind of a big deal around here. People like to come in. You can bring in a cooler. That's a super bonus. But it's they had to expand. There's actually 2 of them, and it's in New Braunfels. And some of the attractions actually take water from the, is it Comal or the Frio River? They take river water, and it runs through some of the attractions before going back out into the riverbed. And you can see, you're in some of the tubing rides, and you look over and you see people tubing in the actual river. Tubing's huge. Central Texas, tubing. Huge, huge, huge pastime. So Schlitterbahn is mostly tubing stuff. So, Comal, okay. It is. You just tube all the time. You stay in your tube, you go around over here, and a lot of it's all connected. There's, you'll take your tube and you'll walk over here and you'll get into this other part. And then you go around and around and around, and then you go, eventually that ends, and you get out and you walk a few steps and get into the next one, and you tube. Lots of fun. And there's like some slides too, where you climb the stairs and then come back down. But yeah, lots of fun. It is lots of fun. There's 2 parks, there's 2 locations in New Braunfels, and there's a bus. It's an old school bus that doesn't have any windows, and they bus you back and forth, and it just runs between the 2 parks. Oh, you got a cabin. Those are cool. I saw those once. Those are really nice. So you get to go into the park. You're in the park. You're in the park before the park opens. Yeah, you actually, when you do the cabins, you sleep within the park boundaries, and it's really cool. So you get to come out of your cabin there and enjoy the park before it's open to regular ticketed guests. There's nothing wrong with, I love Airbnb. I love doing Airbnb. I only had one bad experience at Airbnb. Now after that I didn't do Airbnb anymore. But yeah, I would do Airbnbs again. And there's also Vrbo, vacation rental by owner. They're really good too. They're more of a whole house setup, where Airbnb is a lot of time just a room, but Vrbo is more whole house. Anyway, yeah, vacation rentals, awesome. What else? What's everybody doing this weekend? Or is that it? Y'all getting tired? My back's starting to get tired. Was it in San Antonio? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. On behalf of the entire county, I do apologize. What happened? I gotta know now. You were running from a hurricane, and so you got an Airbnb. Were they trying to gouge you? What happened? Oh, let me move this over here. Oh, okay. Type faster. Oh, was it dirty? Oh no. Oh gosh. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. I have heard of it. I believe it's a Pixar short, Soul. but I don't know anything firsthand. I did get a Soul toy as a Happy Meal prize several weeks ago, maybe a month or more. But I believe is it a short or is it a feature length? Pixar Soul, an animation adventure. Joe is a middle school band teacher whose life hasn't quite gone the way he expected. His true passion is jazz and he's good, but when he travels to another realm to help someone find their passion, he soon discovers what it means to have soul. Directed by Pete Docter, yay. Music composed by John Batiste, Trent Reznor, and Atticus Ross. Okay. It's got Daveed Diggs, Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey, Felicia Rashad, Questlove. Is that a name? Richard Ayoade. I don't know who that is. Sam Lavagnino. I don't know who that is either. Okay, so I guess it's going to be a movie. Food all over the walls. Oh my God, did you report it? Did you call Airbnb and tell them what? Did you take pictures and stuff? Oh, you know all the people I mentioned? Oh, good. Are they good? I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of them. You got a refund, but you called it in, right? And you let them know what it would, like how bad it was, because that's not okay. That's not okay. Like the bad. Okay, I'll tell you what happened with mine. I was down in Orlando, and I found one that was. Oh yeah, the people at Airbnb. Yeah, they are. They really are. They really super duper are very, very nice. The people when you call them. The one that I did was down in Orlando, down around Four Corners area. And it was like a super steal, and it really sounded too good to be true. It turns out, it was too good to be true. And so I went, and they seemed very nice. House was clean, and, everything was okay. And I went out the next day, and I went to the parks, and I came back, and it was so hot inside that house. And I was so tired, I just went to bed. I took my shower, and I went to bed, and I woke up, and it was still so hot. And I got it, and I don't remember how long it went on. I was there for several days, but it took a while. I couldn't find the owners. I don't know where they were, or I talked to them, and I was like, can we do something about the temperature, because it's so hot when I come back, and it was in the heat. It was probably May. It was hot down there already. So they're like, oh yeah, oh no, we won't turn it up like that anymore, so we'll keep it cool for you. But the next day it was the same thing. And so I'm like, what's going on? And they said, we turn off the air conditioner when we leave the house in the morning, and we turn it back on after we get home in the evening. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And what? So the next day, I called Airbnb and I told them this. And the lady I got was so sweet. She was in Tampa. And she says, that's not okay. I'm in Tampa. I know what it's like. And when you come home after being out in the heat all day at the parks, you have to cool down. You could die in your sleep of heat stroke with a house that's 85 degrees all 24 hours a day. And I'm like, I hadn't thought about that. But yeah, you can. You can. If you can't cool your core down, you can, yeah. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna. whole house is really the way to go. It is. A lot of times when I go to Disney, most of the time, I go by myself. So I'm trying to save money. So, you know, when you get a room, it's only for storage, sleep, and shower most of the time. So, but I learned my lesson. I found some good bargain places to stay that are not Airbnb, you know, some nice economy hotels and stuff. So I won't risk it anymore. I still see that they're doing Airbnb. I looked them up on the Airbnb thing, and they're still doing it. But they had like glowing reviews from like everybody else. I couldn't figure it out, and I was like, I must have been the only person that, because they had glowing reviews like all winter long. So from the past 6 months. So only during the cool months. I don't know how long they had been doing Airbnb. So I don't know. Yeah, Uber is awesome. I used to do that. It depends. It depends. Depending on where I stay, if I'm close, I'll Uber. If I'm a little further away or I want to go do other non-Disney things that are further away, I'll rent a car. Also depends on how long I stay. But yeah, I love Uber. Highly recommend Uber. But I will also tell you this. I do not recommend, I advise heavily, heartily, wholeheartedly against any car rental company that is not on airport property. Only rent, if you fly into MCO, only rent with those car rental companies that are at MCO. The ones where you don't have to take a shuttle. Only rent from the ones that you can walk to with all your luggage. Don't take a shuttle, don't go down the street, none of that. They're bad, bad, bad. Categorically. Yes. And the Ubers, there's so many Ubers and Lyft drivers down there. You don't hardly have to wait at all. Once you push the button, it's wonderful. It's like they're just waiting for you, just out of sight. So as soon as you send that request, you know, you don't have time to turn around or scratch your nose or anything, and there they are. And it takes 10-15 minutes to get anywhere. You know, if you're close to the parks, if you're in the Lake Buena Vista area, you can get to any of the parks and nothing flat, which is why I highly recommend it, especially with the current bus situation. And you get dropped off up front too, really closer than you would if you were parking. I don't get it. You go to Disney hotels close to your rental and then Uber. So you would walk from your Airbnb over to the nearest Disney hotel and get an Uber that way? I don't know. It's getting late. It's past my bedtime. I'm getting tired. I might not be understanding you right. Use Disney transport. Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Dirt-de-doo. See? I knew I wasn't getting you properly. I'm getting tired. It's past my bedtime. It's only 8 o'clock here, I know, but I'm one of those. Can't help it. Well, my whole schedule for so long, so many years, has been dictated by dogs. So when the dogs get up, I have to get up. So that means if I want a full night's sleep, I've got to go to bed pretty much when the dogs go to bed, which is kind of like not very long after the sun goes down. So, yeah. Yeah, that is really smart, Adele. That's pretty smart. It can add up. It can add up to quite a bit of money if you have the time. You know, sometimes those buses, you know, I recommend Uber and Lyft to avoid the buses. So if you want to calculate in that the extra time for the buses, it might be the difference between, you know, a few meals across the length of your stay. Absolutely. Every little bit adds up. It sure does. Well, guys, I think I've just about had it. I love hanging out with y'all. I'm so happy you guys hang out with me and put up with all of my shenanigans and false starts. Right, Kimberly. Yeah. Yeah. But I think I'm running out of steam now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. We covered the news. We hung out a little bit. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to come up with some other stuff aside from the video series that I want to do. I'm trying to come up with some other ideas. Grandpa Fred, you're still here? Yay! And Grandma too. Thank you guys for staying. Listen to me babble on and on and on and on and on and on. But, well, thank you guys. If we can come up with something else to stream about, you know, towards the end of the week. Of course, this is like, Tuesday is like one of those days where I don't think there's really a whole lot going on for anybody. So, like, you've got Thursday, Friday, and Sunday and Monday. That's football, you know, with Beth, and I'm sure the same for a lot of other people. But Tuesdays seem to, like, not have a whole lot of stuff going on. So that's why I picked Tuesday. But I don't know about any other days. But we can do it. I just don't know. I don't have any other content. I just got the weekly news. So, I don't know. Oh, that's a... excuse me. Hiccups. That's a good idea, Kimberly. Oh, thank you, Darla. Thank you, everybody. Sure appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. I do. And I promise I will work really hard to prevent whatever it was that happened from happening again. Hey, look. Did I show y'all my ring light? Uh-oh. It won't stand up now. I knocked it sideways. Anyway. Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Same bat time, same bat place, same bat channel. Different news. Good news. Good news next week, right? Fingers crossed for good news. Okay. Good night, everybody.